Talking about the gaffer, Sean Dyche, just before the break. We'll keep on with the Everton theme, but turn it into England because Everton's centre-back pairing between Tarkowski and Branthwaite have been brilliant. Branthwaite especially has raised a lot of eyebrows, a lot of interest from him. How pleased are you for him to be called up to Gareth Southgate's squad?
I'm over the moon for him because I know what he's brought to our team. Not just on the pitch, but off the pitch as well. He's been fantastic as a youngster. Literally, he's playing above his years. He's so confident. He's so comfortable playing football, and I'm delighted for him that he's been included in the squad.
You've obviously played with an abundance of talent in that position at various clubs. How high? Well, maybe not how highly do you rate him, but what you see in him day in, day out on the training pitch, how far do you think he can go? What level? Because clubs like Man United supposedly are interested. Is that too big a step for him at the moment or not?
I wouldn't say so, no, not at all. I think he's ready for the step up, whether you say that obviously there's interest from other clubs that are finished in the top half of the table, and it's rightly so, because I know what kind of player he is, where he can get to, and I can see him. If it's not with us at Everton taking us further, then with a team that's maybe offering him Champions League football. He's definitely a player that can go and play in the Champions League and play in the big tournaments.
That area for England, the centre half's always been a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
Is he good enough to start for England in Euros, either if we have an injury to one of them or ahead of one of them?
Well, I'd say that, if he was going to ask me the team, which I'm sure we'll talk about later, he could start for me, definitely. He could be in that position. He can. He should.
Okay.
I'd say he's got, for me, I'd be confident enough to say, start him.
Okay. Instead of Maguire?
Yeah, well, if H is not fit, he's, and if he plays, if he's involved in the FA Cup this weekend, he's not played for how many weeks now. If Jazz is fit, I'd say that Jazz could start. Yeah, definitely.
What I like about him, Youngie, is that he looks confident and he'll be aggressive for anyone.
Yeah.
He might have respect for any striker he's playing against, no matter who they are. Good on the ball as well, which you have to be now, don't you, as a centre half? He's got that height as well. I agree. If you're looking at centre half options, and you like Stones right-footed, Branthwaite left-footed, helps as well, doesn't it?
I think that's what you want. You want that as a manager. You want one being right-footed, one being left-footed, more so than not. It just works better for the left side of centre half to be able to play out to the full-back or play past into the centre midfield. And he's got that. He's done that, and I think that, like I say, if he's going to be called upon, then he's fit straight in there because, like you say, he don't take no prisoners. He wants to play football. He can tackle. He can head it. He can come up with a goal as well. So I think he's got all the attributes to be a fantastic centre half for many years.
I'm not mucking about when I ask my next question. Right, it's a serious question. We were talking before the break about problems England have got at left back.
Yeah,
and you can play right and left back. Has there ever, no, a serious question. Has there ever been a moment, because you've had a decent season, right?
Yeah.
Has there ever been a moment where the manager's turned up at a game to watch you? Or
I don't think so. Maybe he must be watching someone else. He can't be watching me.
Okay, because we do have a problem at left back.
Yeah,
right?
we have. There is a problem. Yeah.
What would you do in that scenario? Because Luke Shaw's in the squad, but we don't know if he's going to be fit. What do you do for that position for England?
I think it's like what you say. For me, as left backs go, obviously Luke Shaw being in the squad, I think the manager's hoping that he's going to be fit enough to play at the tournament. Because, like I say, I've always said that Luke Shaw could take over from, as I always said, that Ashley Cole was the best left back in world football. Luke Shaw has got that to be that. So hopefully, fingers crossed, he can be fit for the tournament, and then it solves that crisis at left back.
You've been to tournaments, Ash, and has there ever been tournaments where players have come and they've had a bit of an injury season, could be a bit injury prone? We've seen Chilwell's not been picked because he's had loads of injuries this season. Shaw, I think he's played 12 games, injured since mid-February. Is it a risk with not picking a Mitchell, for instance, from Crystal Palace? You've not got an actual left-footed left back.
I think that
Shaw's not fit.
Obviously, what Gareth Southgate said about the experience that he's had, and when he's played for England, he's been fantastic. So it could be a problem if you say Luke Shaw doesn't go. Well, then left back, you're thinking
Trippier, Gomez.
Trippier going to left back, Gomez being left back. That's there for me, your options that you've got. So it can be one of them where you haven't played a lot of football going into a tournament. It's going to be tough, but with the warm-up games before the training and everything, I think you'll get enough to be able to go into the tournament with enough confidence to go and play.
When we come back, you're both going to pick your starting 11 if everyone's fit from this squad. Okay, but just a very quick question: you won't either of you be able to pick Marcus Rashford. Is it the right or wrong decision that Southgate's left him out of that squad, Ash?
Provisional squad, I believe he should have been in it. As for the main squad, I'd still take him.
Okay, good answer.
talkSPORT Drive. Super opinionated sporting debate. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.